I've been working on these nail polishes here on this color wheel for the past, well, since December of 2014, so almost a year. I want to go through and show you the polishes that I've finished off, what I have left on the others, and if I've added in any replacements. I was actually able to finish off one polish. I'm really happy about this because this one was really bothering me with the chunky, glittery pieces in here. This is the Deborah Lippmann polish in Mermaid's Dream. And as you can see, I was right at that last mark there the last time, and I finished it off. The bottle tapered in, so it really didn't have very much polish in here at all. I was using it on my fingers and my toenails, and like I've mentioned before, typically I try to paint my nails 2 to 3 times a week. That includes my toenails too. You can see what this polish looks like better in the bottle than you can in the swatch here, just because there's a slight glare. So it's like a teal polish with some really fine gold glitters, but there's some larger blue chunky glitters in here, so really happy to have this one out of the way. Then I had the China Glaze polish. I'm impressed that this one is still hanging on. I should have been able to use it a couple more times. I was just kind of slacking off this past month, but there is a swatch of this China Glaze polish here. This is in Turned Up Turquoise. It's from their Neons line, and the weirdest thing happened with this polish. All of the packaging rubbed off of this one. So I'm trying not to shake this around too much, but there is a very small progress line right at the bottom there. And this polish is weird because it almost dries to like a velvety matte kind of finish. You can see it there in the swatch. It doesn't dry shiny, so I'm not sure if all the neon polishes do that or just this specific one, but this one definitely, I will make sure that this is finished off before the next update. There's probably maybe 2 applications on my fingernails and it'll be gone because the bottle does kind of sit at a slanted angle. Maybe you can see it better that way. It sits kind of like that in the bottle. So hoping this will be finished off. And I wanted to mention really quick, the way that I can get the most polish out of the bottles when I'm finishing them off is by using this. This is the Beauty Secrets nail polish thinner. This is from Sally's. I think I picked it up for about $4. I have to put this in every time that I use my polishes that were gloopy at one point. It doesn't stay in there. It must evaporate or something, but I'll put between, I don't know, 8 and 10 drops in to my polishes, and it just thins them down so I can apply polish to the nails. And then I had a Formula X for Sephora polish. This is from the Electrics line. This one's in Jolt, and I just made a very small amount of progress on this one too. I'm at that bottom really thin line there, and this one it's a really bright pink, but it has some kind of purpley duochromed reflex in it. That's a swatch of it right there. So maybe you can pick up on that purple tinge, but it tends to chip on me extremely fast. I haven't tried out the new Formula X formulas. I know that they've reformulated them, but anyway, this has kind of made me shy away from trying those, but that's my progress on the Formula X one. I have a Maybelline polish, and this is in Racy Romance. This is a really pretty red. I picked this one up on my honeymoon, so it's pretty old. But I'm down at that bottom mark there. I'm a little bit over halfway finished up with this one. This polish is interesting. With the first coat that I put down, it's more of a pink shade, and then 2 or 3 coats in, it has this really nice, rich, true red color to it. So there is a swatch of it there, and I don't know if this guy's going to be finished off before the end of the year, but hopefully it'll be pretty close. I have this e.l.f. polish that I added in at the last update. Well, 2 updates ago, I guess. That is where I'm at currently. I used this one a ton when I first tossed it in. It was just a new polish and I needed to change things up a bit, so I wore it a lot. But this last month, I think I only wore this once on my fingers and once on my toes. There is a swatch of it right there. It's actually really pretty. Did I tell you what the name of this one is? This is in Lilac. So there is a swatch of that one there. Even though I didn't make much progress in the past 30 days, I think I could probably finish this one off if I wore it a ton in the next month. The last polish that I have here to show you is this NYC in a New York Color Minute polish. This is in number 270 Sidewalkers. I really, really love this shade of this gray. There we go. There's the progress line right there. And there is a swatch of it. The last video that I uploaded on this, I had a polish over this, but I couldn't tell you the name of the polish that went over it. This is it here. This is an OPI polish, and it's pretty sheer on its own. I've had trouble figuring out a way to wear this one. It's kind of like a green taupey purple duo shifting polish, and the name peeled off. So I have no idea what collection this came from or what the name of it is, but over the top of this matte gray, it looks beautiful, and I'm probably going to be wearing these two a ton. I also had a cuticle oil that I had just forgotten about, but I am right here currently. This is where I was last time. I'm right down there. So this one's probably not going to be finished off before the end of the year, but I want to see if I can at least use maybe half of this up before December. So anyway, I wanted to mention really quick, I'm not adding in a replacement polish even though I finished off one of them, just because I really don't think that I'm going to be able to add something in at this point and finish it off before the end of the year. So I just have these that are on this wheel here. I'm going to see how many I can use up, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to start another project polish for next year. If you have any suggestions on colors that you want to see, let me know. Leave them down in the comments down there, and I will pick out a couple polishes for the 2016 one. Anyway, that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.